Listen to me very carefully. Right now, at this very moment, you are exactly where your thoughts have brought you. Every single circumstance in your life, every success, every failure, every relationship, every achievement, it all started with a thought. Napoleon Hill spent 25 years studying over 500 of the most successful people who ever lived, and he discovered something that will change your life forever. THOGHTSR. You see, most people go through life thinking that success is reserved for the lucky, the privileged, or the exceptionally talented. But that's the biggest lie you've ever been told. Success isn't about where you come from. It's not about your education, your connections, or your circumstances. Success is about one thing and one thing only, the thoughts you consistently hold in your mind and the burning desire you have to achieve your definite purpose. Andrew Carnegie went from being a poor immigrant boy working in a cotton factory to becoming one of the richest men in American history. Henry Ford had no formal education, was broke at 40, and went on to revolutionize the automobile industry. Thomas Edison was told he was too stupid to learn anything and failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. What did these men have that you don't? Nothing except unwavering faith in their ability to turn their thoughts into reality. Today, I'm going to share with you the most powerful principles ever discovered about human achievement. These aren't theories. These aren't motivational fluff. These are proven, time-tested principles that have created more millionaires, more successful businesses, and more transformed lives than any other philosophy in history. If you truly absorb what I'm about to share with you and apply it with absolute faith and persistence, your life will never be the same. Principle 1. Start time poianta o. Everything begins with desire, not just a wish, not just a hope, but a burning, all-consuming, white-hot DSR that dominates your every waking thought. Most people have weak desires. They say, I would like to be successful, or I hope things work out. That's not desire. That's wishing. Wishing has never created anything of value in the history of humanity. True desire is when you want something so badly that you're willing to stake your entire future on it. It's when you make a definite decision that you will have it. That failure is not an option, that you will pay any price, overcome any obstacle, and persist until you succeed. Edwin Barnes desired to be a business partner with Thomas Edison. He had no money, no connections, no education, but he had desire. He showed up at Edison's laboratory and said, I came here to work with you. Not far, you, O-I-T-H-U. Edison saw something in his eyes, that burning desire, and gave him a chance. Years later, Barnes became Edison's partner and achieved tremendous success. Right now, I want you to get clear on what you truly desire, not what your parents want, not what society expects. Why you want with every fiber of your being. Is it financial freedom? Is it to build a business that changes lives? Is it to create a legacy for your family? Whatever it is, write it down. Make it specific. Put a date on it. Define your goal clearly. What exactly do you want to achieve? By when? What will you give in return? Because here's the truth. You cannot get something for nothing. The universe demands an exchange of value. When you have crystallized your desire into a definite goal with a definite plan and a definite deadline, something miraculous happens. Your subconscious mind begins to work on your behalf 24 hours a day. Opportunities you never noticed before suddenly appear. People who can help you mysteriously show up in your life. Resources become available. This isn't magic. This is the law of attraction in action. Your thoughts literally create your reality. Principle 2. FASUOIIDIOANBLIF of desire. Desire without faith is like a car without fuel. You might have the vehicle, but you're not going anywhere. Faith is the absolute, unwavering belief that what you desire is already yours. It's seeing yourself in possession of your goal before it manifests in physical reality. Every great achievement in history was accomplished by someone who believed in something that didn't yet exist. The Wright brothers believed humans could fly when the entire scientific community said it was impossible. Walt Disney believed in building a magical kingdom when everyone called him crazy. Muhammad Ali declared he was the greatest before he became the greatest. They all had one thing in common: unshakable faith in their vision. But here's what most people don't understand about faith. It's not something you're born with. Faith is cultivated. It's developed through the process of auto-suggestion, feeding your mind positive affirmations repeatedly until they become part of your subconscious belief system. Every morning when you wake up and every night before you sleep, you must repeat your definite purpose out loud with emotion and conviction. Declare your goals with absolute certainty. Speak them as if they have already been achieved. See yourself living the life you desire. Feel the emotions of success coursing through your veins. Visualize every detail, the lifestyle, the freedom, the impact, the legacy. When you repeat this with faith and feeling, your subconscious mind accepts it as truth and begins to attract the circumstances, people, and opportunities necessary to make it real. Let me tell you something that will blow your mind. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. When you visualize your success with emotional intensity, your brain creates the same neural pathways as if it actually happened. This is why athletes visualize their performance before competition. This is why successful people see themselves winning before they step into the arena. They're programming their subconscious mind for success. But faith alone isn't enough. You must couple your faith with action. Faith without works is dead. You must act as if it's impossible to fail. You must move with absolute confidence toward your goal, knowing that every step forward is bringing you closer to your destiny. When obstacles appear, and they will, you must have the faith to see them as temporary detours. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, but most people use only a tiny fraction of its potential. Why? Because they allow their conscious mind to be bombarded with negativity, doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs from the outside world. The news tells you the economy is bad. Your friends tell you your dreams are unrealistic. Your past experiences tell you that you're not good enough. But here's the game changer. You have the power to control what enters your subconscious mind. Auto-suggestion is the process of deliberately feeding your mind with the thoughts, beliefs, and images you want to manifest. It's taking control of your mental input instead of letting the world program you with its limitations. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every image you hold in your mind is programming your subconscious. The question is, are you programming it for success or failure? Are you telling yourself, I can do this, or I can't? Are you visualizing abundance or scarcity? Are you affirming your power or your weakness? Create a written statement of your definite purpose. Read it aloud twice a day, morning and night, with absolute belief and emotional intensity. As you read it, see yourself already in possession of what you desire. Feel the emotions of having achieved it. Make every detail come alive in your imagination. Engage all your senses. Make it so real in your mind that your subconscious has no choice but to accept it as reality. Do this consistently for 30 days and you will see changes in your external circumstances. Why? Because when you change your internal world, your external world must change to match it. This is not philosophy. This is law. The law of cause and effect. The law of attraction. The law of correspondence. As within, so without. Stop allowing random thoughts to control your destiny. Take command of your mind. Feed it deliberately with empowering beliefs, inspiring visions, and unwavering faith. Your subconscious is listening to every word you say and every thought you think. Make sure you're telling it the story of your success. Prayan CPLE4, yes, Pishayel, Isaac Ken, Ogaro, DG, He Parson, I experience CES, OR, OBSER, Vidions. Here's a truth that might surprise you. General knowledge is practically useless when it comes to accumulating wealth. Henry Ford had less formal education than most people, yet he became a billionaire. Why? Because he understood that specialized knowledge, a knowledge organized and intelligently directed toward a definite purpose, is power. You don't need to know everything. You need to know the specific things that will help you achieve your definite purpose, or you need to surround yourself with people who have that knowledge. Ford didn't know how to build every part of an automobile, but he knew how to organize the people who did. That's genius. Stop making excuses about not having enough education or experience. In today's world, you have access to more knowledge than any generation in human history. The internet has democratized information. You can learn anything from anyone at any time. The question is, are you committed to becoming an expert in your field? Invest in yourself. Read books, take courses, attend seminars, find mentors. Study the best in your industry. Become so knowledgeable and so skilled that you provide value that others desperately need. When you have specialized knowledge that solves problems and serves people, success will flow to you naturally. But remember, this knowledge is only potential power. It becomes actual power only when it's organized into definite plans of action and directed toward a definite purpose. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't apply it, you have nothing. Knowledge without action is worthless. The education you received in school taught you how to make a living. The specialized knowledge you acquire through deliberate study teaches you how to make a fortune. There's a massive difference. School gives you general information. Self-education gives you specialized expertise that can be monetized and leveraged for exponential returns. Identify the exact knowledge you need to achieve your goal. Then acquire it relentlessly. Read the books that the top performers in your field have read. Learn the skills they have mastered. Study their strategies, their mindsets, and you will become excellent. Prayan CIPL5E, I'm AGNIONTHE, WAR, KHFE, Mind D. Everything that exists was first imagined. Your phone, your car, your house, someone imagined it before it became real. The world of tomorrow is being created in the imaginations of people today. And here's the incredible truth. Your imagination is the most powerful creative force in the universe. There are two types of imagination: synthetic imagination and creative imagination. Synthetic imagination takes existing ideas, concepts, and plans and combines them in new ways. Creative imagination is the direct connection to infinite intelligence. It's where true innovation and breakthrough ideas come from. Every millionaire, every inventor, every artist, every leader started with an idea in their imagination. Walt Disney imagined Disneyland while sitting on a bench watching his daughters play. He could see it so clearly in his mind that he spent years bringing it into physical reality. Steve Jobs imagined a computer that was beautiful, intuitive, and accessible to everyone. That imagination created Apple and changed the world. Your imagination is your preview of life's coming attractions. What are you imagining for your future? Are you seeing yourself struggling and failing? Or are you seeing yourself thriving and succeeding? Are you imagining obstacles you can't overcome? Or are you imagining solutions and breakthroughs? Exercise your imagination daily. Spend time visualizing your ideal life in vivid detail. See yourself living in your dream home. See yourself achieving your biggest goals and celebrating your victories. See yourself being recognized and respected for your achievements. Feel the emotions. Make it real in your mind first, and it must become real in your physical world. Most people use their imagination to worry. They imagine everything that could go wrong. They visualize failure, rejection, and disappointment. Then they wonder why those things keep happening to them. Your imagination is a tool. Use it to build your dreams, not your nightmares. Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge. Why? Because knowledge is limited to what we already know, but imagination embraces the entire world and everything that will ever be known. Your imagination is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Cross that bridges every single day. Principle 6. Organize a dpla-nigthe-cry stilize-iono-of desire anti-asitio, and desire without a plan is just a daydream. You can want something with all your heart, but if you don't have a clear, definite plan for achieving it, you're just hoping and wishing. Hope is not a strategy. Successful people don't hope, they plan. Your plan must be written, specific, and actionable. Break your major goal down into smaller milestones. Then break those milestones into monthly goals, then weekly actions, then daily tasks. When you have a plan that tells you exactly what to do today, you eliminate confusion and indecision. You simply execute. But here's the key: your plan must be flexible. If your first plan doesn't work, create a second one. If that doesn't work, create a third. Thomas Edison created thousands of plans before he successfully invented the light bulb. Most people create one plan, fail, and quit. That's not failure. That's just quitting. The only way you truly fail is if you stop trying. Surround yourself with a mastermind group, a team of people who share your vision, support your goals, and hold you accountable. No one achieves great success alone. Every successful person has mentors, advisors, partners, and team members who help them. Two minds are better than one. When you align yourself with others who are committed to success, you multiply your effectiveness exponentially. Take action on your plan every single day. Even small actions compound over time. If you read 10 pages a day, you'll read 3, 6, and 50 pages a year. That's about 12 books. If you make consistent effort toward your goal daily, the results will be extraordinary. Consistency over time creates remarkable achievements. The problem is most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. Your plan should include specific targets, timelines, resources, needed potential obstacles, and contingency strategies. It should answer the questions: what exactly will I do? When will I do it? How will I do it? Who will help me? What resources do I need? What could go wrong? And how will I handle it? A written plan transforms a vague wish into a concrete blueprint for success. It gives your subconscious mind clear instructions. It keeps you focused when distractions arise. It allows you to measure progress and make necessary adjustments. Without a plan, you're like a ship. Without a rudder, you'll drift wherever the current takes you. Principle 7. The master procrastinate. Successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Unsuccessful people make decisions slowly and change them quickly. This single difference in behavior can determine your entire destiny. Procrastination is the opposite of decision. It's the enemy of success. Every moment you delay making a decision, you're making the decision to stay exactly where you are. The graveyard is full of people who had great ideas, amazing talents, and incredible potential, but they never made the decision to act. Henry Ford decided to build the V8 engine when his engineers told him it was impossible. He didn't waver. He didn't second guess himself. He made a decision and stuck with it until it became reality. That's the power of decision. Right now, I want you to make some decisions. Decide that you will achieve your definite purpose, no matter what. Decide that you will not be deterred by temporary defeat. Decide that you will pay the price for success. Decide that you will persist until you win. Once you've made these decisions with absolute certainty, you've set forces in motion that cannot be stopped. Stop seeking everyone's opinion. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop looking for more information. You have everything you need right now to take the first step. Make the decision. Take action. Adjust along the way. This is how empires are built. Analysis paralysis destroys more dreams than failure ever will. People wait for certainty, but certainty only comes after you take action. They wait for the perfect plan, but plans are perfected through execution, not contemplation. They wait to feel ready, but you'll never feel completely ready for something you've never done before. The moment of decision is the moment your life changes. Everything shifts when you commit fully. Resources appear, people show up, opportunities emerge, but none of that happens until you decide, until you say, I'm doing this and nothing will stop me. Make decisions based on your vision, not your circumstances. Your circumstances are temporary. Your vision is your future reality. Don't let what is prevent you from creating what could be. Decide from the end result, then work backward to where you are now. Principle 8. Persistence is the quality that separates champions from everyone else. It's easy to start. It's hard to continue when things get tough. And things will get tough. You will face rejection. You will encounter obstacles. You will experience temporary defeat. The question is, will you quit or will you persist? Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before someone said yes to his chicken recipe. Imagine if he had quit at rejection 1,000. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter was accepted. Imagine if she had quit at rejection 11. Every successful person has a story of persistence in the face of overwhelming odds. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Successful people keep going when everyone else quits. They understand that temporary defeat is not permanent failure. They see obstacles as opportunities to prove their commitment. They persist when there's no evidence of progress because they have faith that their efforts are accumulating invisible momentum. Develop the habit of persistence. Make a list of all the reasons why you must succeed. When you feel like quitting, read that list. Remind yourself of your why. Reconnect with your burning desire. Surround yourself with people who encourage you to keep going, not people who give you permission to quit. Understand this, the universe tests everyone. It will throw obstacles at you to see if you're serious. It will challenge your resolve. It will make you prove that you truly want what you say you want. Most people fail this test. They encounter the first real obstacle and declare it's not meant to be. Don't be most people. Be the one who passes the test through sheer persistence. Persistence is not about stubbornly doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. That's insanity. Persistence is about adjusting your approach while maintaining unwavering commitment to your goal. You might change your methods, your strategies, your tactics, but you never change your destination. When you're truly persistent, you develop a reputation. People know you don't quit. They know you follow through. They know that when you commit to something, it gets done. That reputation becomes one of your most valuable assets. Opportunities come to those who are known for finishing what they start. Every time you persist through a challenge, you build mental and emotional strength. You prove to yourself that you can overcome obstacles. You develop confidence. You create evidence that supports your belief in yourself. Persistence isn't just about achieving the external goal. It's about becoming the person who is capable of achieving that goal. Principle 9 ROFT mastermind THE derive I get Farsi. No one achieves great success alone. Behind every successful person is a mastermind group, a network of people who provide knowledge, support, accountability, and combined mental power. When two or more minds work in harmony toward a definite purpose, they create a third, invisible force more powerful than the sum of its parts. Andrew Carnegie credited his entire fortune to his mastermind alliance. He surrounded himself with experts in various fields, and together they built U.S. Steel into one of the largest corporations in the world. Henry Ford had his mastermind. Thomas Edison had his. Every great leader in history understood this principle. Your mastermind group should consist of people who are smarter than you in certain areas, who challenge you to grow, who hold you accountable to your commitments, and who genuinely want to see you succeed. These relationships are priceless. They save you years of trial and error. They provide wisdom you couldn't acquire on your own. They multiply your effectiveness. But remember, a mastermind is based on reciprocity. You must provide value to the group as well. Share your knowledge. Support others' goals. Make connections. Offer encouragement. When everyone in the group operates with a spirit of abundance and contribution, miracles happen. Stop trying to do everything yourself. Stop being too proud to ask for help. Stop isolating yourself. Success is a team sport. Find your team. Build your mastermind and watch your results skyrocket. The mastermind principle works because of two factors, economic advantage and psychic energy. Economically, when you align with others, you gain access to their knowledge, experience, contacts, and resources. What might take you years to learn alone, you can discover in minutes through your mastermind. Psychically, when minds work in harmony, they create a collective consciousness more powerful than any individual mind. Think about it when you're facing a challenge. You have a limited perspective based on your experience. But when you bring that challenge to your mastermind, you get multiple perspectives, diverse experiences, and creative solutions you never would have thought of alone. This collective intelligence is your secret weapon. Your mastermind should meet regularly, weekly or weekly. Each meeting should have a structure. Everyone shares wins, challenges, and asks for specific help or input. The group brainstorms solutions, provides accountability, and celebrates progress. Consistent support and strategic input accelerates everyone's success. This principle might surprise you. But Napoleon Hill discovered that the most successful people channeled their creative energy into productive pursuits. The energy that drives human relationships and attraction is the same energy that, when directed properly, fuels extraordinary achievement. The greatest artists, inventors, entrepreneurs, and leaders had one thing in common. They were driven by intense passion and channeled that energy into their work. This isn't about suppression. It's about transmutation. It's about taking powerful emotional and creative energy and directing it toward creating something magnificent. When you're deeply in love with your work, when you have passion for your mission, when you're excited to wake up every morning and pursue your goals, you're experiencing this transmutation. That energy, that drive, that intensity, that's what separates good from great. Think about the last time you were truly inspired. Remember that feeling of excitement, that surge of energy, that sense of possibility. That's the kind of energy that, when focused on your definite purpose, produces breakthrough results. Most people waste this energy on temporary pleasures and distractions. Successful people harness it for creation and achievement. Passion is the fuel of persistence. When you love what you do, obstacles become challenges to overcome rather than reasons to quit. When you're passionate about your mission, you work longer, think deeper, and create better. You don't need external motivation because you're internally driven by love for your work. The key is to find work that genuinely excites you. Find a mission that matters to you. Pursue goals that inspire you. When your work is aligned with your passion, you'll have unlimited energy. When you're doing something just for money or external validation, you'll burn out quickly. Principle, lelevanti. TKMCIOS, Mindi, TH, Kananeking, Liang, your subconscious mind is working 24/7, whether you're aware of it or not. It never sleeps. It's constantly processing information, making connections, and working on the goals you've programmed into it. The question is, what have you programmed it with? If you've programmed it with fear, doubt, and negativity, that's what it will work on. It will find evidence to support your limiting beliefs. It will attract circumstances that confirm your fears. But if you program it with faith, abundance, and success, it will work tirelessly to bring those things into your reality. Before sleep, review your definite purpose. Visualize your goals. Feel gratitude for their achievement. Your subconscious is most receptive just before sleep and immediately upon waking. Use these moments to imprint your desires deeply into your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the link between your conscious thought and infinite intelligence. When you plant a clear, emotionally charged desire in your subconscious, it goes to work connecting you with the people, ideas, and circumstances necessary to achieve that desire. This isn't mysticism. It's the practical application of mental law. Your subconscious mind controls your automatic behaviors, your habits, your gut reactions, and your intuitive decisions. When you program it with success-oriented beliefs, you automatically make better choices. You instinctively move toward your goals. You attract opportunities without conscious effort. Guard your subconscious mind carefully. It accepts whatever you feed it, positive or negative, true or false, empowering or limiting. It doesn't judge or filter. It simply accepts and acts upon what you give it. That's why auto-suggestion is so critical. You must deliberately plant the seeds of success in your subconscious through repetition, emotion, and faith. Principle, twali. A ROADC dying A and Roxy Ivingtatio Farto GHT, your brain is both a transmitter and receiver of thought frequencies. When your mind is vibrating at a high frequency through faith, enthusiasm, and love, you attract people and circumstances that vibrate at similar frequencies. This is why successful people seem to effortlessly attract more success. Negative emotions like fear, jealousy, and hatred lower your frequency and attract corresponding negative circumstances. This is not mysticism. This is the science of vibration. Everything in the universe vibrates. Your thoughts have a frequency. And like attracts like, maintain a high mental vibration by controlling your thoughts. Avoid negative people. Consume positive content. Practice gratitude. Celebrate wins. When you operate at a high frequency, you become a magnet for opportunity. Think of your brain as a radio station. You're constantly broadcasting signals into the universe. Those signals are your dominant thoughts and emotions. Whatever frequency you broadcast most consistently is the frequency of experiences you'll receive back. When you're broadcasting fear, worry, and scarcity, you receive more circumstances to fear, worry about, and feel scarce. When you're broadcasting confidence, gratitude, and abundance, you receive more circumstances to feel confident, grateful, and abundant about. You're literally creating your reality through the signals you send out. This is why your mental diet is crucial. What you feed your mind determines the signal you broadcast. If you consume negative news, toxic social media, and pessimistic conversations all day, your broadcast frequency will be negative. If you consume inspiring books, uplifting content, and encouraging conversations, your frequency will be positive. Successful people are very protective of their mental state. They carefully curate their environment. They choose their conversations wisely. They guard their attention jealously. They understand that their mental frequency is their most valuable asset, and they maintain it at the highest possible level. Principle 13E, THXD, AHEOOORTOT, TEMLE, O Phiodom, the sixth sense is intuition that inner voice that guides you when logic fails. It's the connection to infinite intelligence. Every great leader has learned to trust their intuition. They make decisions that don't always make logical sense, but turn out to be exactly right. Your intuition develops through the application of the other principles. As you develop faith, as you feed your subconscious with positive programming, as you persist toward your goals, your sixth sense becomes stronger and clearer. Trust it. It will guide you correctly. Have you ever had a gut feeling about something, a person, an opportunity, a decision that turned out to be absolutely right? That's your sixth sense. It's your connection to wisdom beyond your conscious understanding. The more you trust it and act on it, the stronger it becomes. Many of the greatest discoveries and breakthroughs came through intuitive flashes. Einstein said his theory of relativity came to him in a moment of intuitive insight. Entrepreneurs often make their best decisions based on gut feelings that defy logical analysis. Artists and musicians create their masterpieces by following intuitive inspiration. Your intuition speaks in whispers, not shouts. It's that subtle knowing, that quiet conviction, that gentle nudge. Most people ignore it because it doesn't come with logical justification. But your intuition has access to information your conscious mind doesn't, patterns you've observed, connections you haven't consciously recognized, wisdom accumulated from all your experiences. Develop your sixth sense by creating space for it. Meditation, quiet reflection, and solitude allow your intuition to surface. When you're constantly busy, distracted, and overstimulated, you can't hear that quiet inner voice. Successful people schedule time for stillness because they know that's when their best ideas and insights emerge. When your intuition speaks, honor it. Act on it even when you can't fully explain why. The more you follow your intuition and see positive results, the more you'll trust it. Over time, your sixth sense becomes your most reliable guide to making the right decisions at the right time. So here's what I need you to understand. Everything I've shared with you today isn't theory. This is the blueprint used by the wealthiest, most successful people who ever lived. These principles work if you work them. They will transform your life if you apply them with faith and persistence. But knowing these principles means nothing if you don't act on them. Right now, today, this moment, make the decision to apply what you've learned. Write down your definite purpose. Create your plan. Read it twice daily. Visualize your success. Take action every single day. Persist through every obstacle. Surround yourself with a mastermind. Control your thoughts. Believe with absolute faith, your life will not change by accident. It will change by decision. You have within you right now everything you need to achieve whatever you desire. The power is in your mind. The ability is in your faith. The opportunity is in this moment. The question is, will you seize it? Will you commit to thinking your way to success? Or will you let this be just another motivational speech you heard and forgot? The choice is yours. But remember this, a year from now, you'll wish you had started today. So start today. Start now. Your destiny is calling. Answer it with absolute conviction and unwavering faith. Think differently. Believe powerfully. Act decisively. Persist relentlessly. These 13 principles are not just ideas. They are laws. Laws that govern success just as surely as gravity governs falling objects. You cannot violate these laws and succeed, but you cannot follow these laws and fail. The universe is abundant. There is enough success, enough wealth, enough opportunity for everyone who follows these principles. You don't need to take from others. You don't need to compete in the traditional sense. You simply need to create value, serve people, and apply these eternal principles of achievement. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop waiting for permission. Stop looking for guarantees. Success doesn't come with guarantees. It comes with commitment. It comes when you burn the boats, cut off all retreat, and decide that failure simply isn't an option. You were born for greatness. You were created with infinite potential. You have within you the capacity to achieve anything you can conceive and believe. The only question is, will you accept this truth? Will you step into your power? Will you become the person you were meant to be? The answer to that question will determine the entire trajectory of your life. Choose wisely. Choose courageously. Choose today. Your future self is watching. Make them proud. Now go out there and transform your thoughts into reality. Think and grow rich in every area of your life, financially, spiritually, relationally, emotionally. You were born for greatness. Now claim it with everything you have.